So I am live, and today I'm talking about physical wellness, my last one, and I'm just going to invite Jayten to join me. Okay, so we're just going to pop on. Hopefully we're going to get Jayten connected. Oh, there he is. Awesome.
Hello.
Hi, nice to see you. How are you?
Yeah, good. I'm doing grand. I
Excellent.
actually was just out doing the cocoa crunch this morning.
There you go. Oh, perfect. Physical wellness there. Nice. So let me introduce you. Jayten is a physio with Expert Physio. You're also, you have your own wonderful Instagram and you're out doing all kinds of physical things all the time. I see that you're riding bikes and hiking and doing the Coquitlam Crunch. And so I thought you would be a perfect person to talk about physical wellness, but as well with your job, right? What you're doing to help others feel better.
Right on. Yeah. No, I'm happy to be here, Dasha. Thanks for having me on board. And yeah, I'd be happy to chat with you about physical wellness here.
Awesome. So, the first question is, what does physical wellness mean to you?
Physical wellness, I guess, with the word, I guess, physical added into that is more, I guess I would say like exercise or activity, something that just kind of gets the heart rate going,
Hmm.
or movement. We've kind of as physios, we've kind of identified exercise to be relabeled as movement now. So I think there's been like a lot of terminology with like going to the gym and being active that way, but I think really like it's just about moving, doing the things you enjoy. Yeah, moving the body really, if anything, and elevating the heart rate just to challenge yourself, just to push yourself a little bit more and more. And wellness is more about the things that also make you happy. So things that make you move and things that make you happy, if you can combine those both, then you've really figured it out. So
Awesome. Yeah, and I mean, things that make you move and things that make you happy often feel really good, right? And so then it's like that feeling of well-being and the endorphins and all of that kicks in. And so,
absolutely, and I think that physical component ties into again the mental, the social, and everything else. So again, that huge wellness component is it's multifactorial, but that you're right. I think it is about like the all those factors. But again, if you're doing what you love, I think it
yeah,
just helps with everything else. So
yeah, totally. And
yeah.
any tips for people to find more physical wellness? Like, what would you say to someone who's kind of struggling in that regard?
Yeah, well, I guess, you and I both see a lot of people, and we live in this beautiful province in British Columbia, and I think we're all so blessed to just live here in BC, and I think there's a lot of opportunities just to be outdoors, tons of sports and clubs to join. I know right now, the moment with COVID, things are kind of shut down, but I'm actually quite surprised with everyone's kind of spontaneity and taking up new activities. So that's kind of what I encourage. Like, I just kind of tell patients in practice just to say, hey, like, try something new. Try taking a yoga class or a Zumba class or trying a new hike and just constantly explore to see what you like. And ultimately, I think if you're
Hmm.
happy and you enjoyed yourself doing that movement and activity, well, then I think you're on a good track to finding something you actually enjoy. Rather than, again, the whole classic, hey, I need to go to the gym, I need to get on the treadmill, I need to do
Yeah.
these physio exercises. I think it's
Yeah,
really it
yeah,
really
yeah,
comes
yeah,
down to
yeah.
doing stuff you enjoy and just it really like being active and stuff. And I guess I just recommend patients to kind of explore new things. Like there are a lot of opportunities, and people are kind of wondering where they can find them. I think like there's a lot of good community resources online. Community
Mhm.
centers offer a lot of stuff, and again, even despite like the pandemic and things being shut down, I think it's actually exposed a lot of people to outdoors. And again, we live in a beautiful place, and there's so much to see out here. So
Yeah, and we're coming into spring and summer, and so the weather's going to be better and easier to get outside. I think
yeah,
the other piece of pandemic is that now there's all these Zoom fitness classes, Zoom yoga. Um, there's just many more online resources as well. Like I know that we do telehealth as well, so you can connect with us through Zoom. Um, so there's, you know, endless resources I think out there. But I think you hit the nail on the head in terms of like do what you enjoy. Um, that reminds me of a story. I was once in a gondola years ago going up to Whistler, and this woman, she was like, I could be burning so many more calories at the gym than skiing. And she was just like hating on skiing. And she was just like, I should be just going to the gym for 8 hours because I would burn way more calories. And I was just like, wait a minute, it's like an amazing powder day. How can you not be excited to be like getting outside and moving? And so I was like, I think the mentality there is a little bit off. Um, yeah.
Totally, totally, yeah. I know, like I think these things we're slowly breaking the perception of like what we actually think is good for us. I think the biggest thing is like trust your intuition, like just follow your heart. Really, at the end of the day, like if what's making you feel good and you know it, like you just gotta keep going. I think like one thing that I got into is road cycling. I actually just started during the pandemic. I bought a road bike, which is actually really
Cool.
hard to get apparently these days. So but
Yes,
luckily I got one in.
yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's just taken off. I love it. I love just getting on my bike and just finding new paths to discover. And I do have a need for speed, so I know that that's just what pumps me and gets me going. So
Awesome. That's fabulous. Yeah.
yeah,
Any
yeah,
last thoughts or kind of closing remarks on physical wellness?
yeah. I think like really like I know a lot. I guess like in terms of like a physio and like what I really see in the clinic is patients have expectations to say like they'll come in with pain and they really want specific exercises, but just a lot of new grads, and I've only been practicing about 3.5 years now. And what I've really realized is that the research is just saying like there is no like specific exercise even for something as general as like rotator cuff shoulder rehab or anything specific. It really, the best exercise I find is the one that's actually being done.
Yes.
And that really comes down to patient adherence and actually doing stuff. So I don't really spend too much time saying, okay, we should do this for that and this for that, because at the end of the day, like if patients come back and they say they haven't done anything or they haven't been adherent to the exercises, but they were already active outside of all that, that's already good. So I think, to set the bar in terms of wellness is just get out there, move the body, like, and constantly push yourself, regardless of your age. Like if you can always push the body a little bit and just always constantly explore those limits, I say. And just, again, if you're feeling a little bit of pain and soreness, like take a few days off rest, and I think you'll be back at it in a couple of days. So
Nice.
that's what I would say. Like I feel like life is a constant exploration of your own physical body. And as we age, it's important to recognize like where our limits are, and you're always trying new things, which is so.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you in terms of life is a constant exploration. Things are always changing and like our bodies are always changing. And, you wake up one day, you may feel different than the next. And it's just, yeah, be curious, be open. And yeah,
Yeah,
awesome. Well,
yeah.
thank you so much for this. This has been really fun. And yeah, I hope to see you soon. And yeah,
Yeah, heck yeah, absolutely, Dasha. Thanks for having me. And again, congratulations on the new space.
thank you.
I'm so like I know I did a virtual tour with Kurt, and I just can't wait to get back in and actually see your space. But like, I'm so pumped that you created a space now for other people to use and really, create an environment for people to enjoy exercising. So that's so
Yeah,
awesome. Like again, good for you, and I can't wait to check it out myself.
thank you. Yeah, I've loved working there. It feels so nice to have the space. And so yeah, thank you. Okay.
Yeah,
Happy
right on.
Wednesday.
All right, yeah. Take care, Dasha.
Bye.
Bye.